Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we're looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Delaware Blue Hens and the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Blue Hens headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Blue Raiders offense will get the ball first. And here comes Roman Gagliano. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. Headed outside, it's Shaw. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the first. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. First down here for the offense.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Martin. There's some room. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Blue Hens offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the powerful. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Blue Hens are flying down the field. That's caught. It's Lofton. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside. It's Ellison. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. A low line drive and short kick. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Jones. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He tries to take the top off. Upstairs to make the catch. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
On the run, it's Martin. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And they take it in for 6 more points. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Play of the period, first down here. This time he wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Blue Hens want to crank the tempo. The run inside. It's Silver. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Here's the pressure. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's got room. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Blue Hens, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Rushes on him. Got enough space, and he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. That's reeled in. It's Allen.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his grip a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. This time they'll go to the running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wilson's got it. Stumbled to the ground.
Need to do a better job as a defender tackling the catch. On the curl route, he had a chance to break on the ball, get the receiver down, couldn't do it, and as a result, they give up an explosive play.
Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Direct snap. It's Silver. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. That conversion sets a tone, but that's also really part of their MO. They're going to go for it on 4th and short.
Yeah, it's a body blow, and it's demoralizing. It's a good point, Reese. When you go for it like that and you go get it, you're essentially telling the opponent, look, you can't stop us. Next time we get in a similar situation, we're going to do the exact same thing, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They can't corral the pistol. Ball's on the ground.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. On the direct snap, it's Silver, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And was there ever any doubt, guys? 4th and goal, you got to turn around, give it to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Creates a little room. Got enough for the first. Breaks into the open. Ripped past midfield. Finally stopped at the 42, and that's the kind of chunk play that gets drives going.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And that last completion left them with 2nd and 1, and this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. Grabbed behind the line, it's Allen. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Keeps it on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger.
Caught! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, MTSU!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Running inside, it's Silver. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Ellison. Maybe a crease. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Caught. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Got it behind the line. It's Graves. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Ellison. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's a hit. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it, and forcing the incompletion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Looking down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the #1 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's Ole Miss in a little bit of hot water right now. They're down. I know we haven't even hit halftime, but anytime the #1 team in the country is losing, that's headline news. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant. Curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Checking in with the Blue Hens head coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team. Somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Keep it on the ground. Oh, better look out! Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Wants to throw on first down. Caught on the left side by Wilson.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Knocked off his feet.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And the Blue Hens will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Roberts.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on fourth down once, like they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side now. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Blue Hens have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They give him the rock again on second and goal. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Ellison. Backs going for the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Hens! They take the lead with the 6. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Allen. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Play action with Williams. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Fires to the middle. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Williams. The screen. He's got wheels. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Defense looks like they're coming. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Play fake, Williams. Makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. Got a little grass. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 12th of the season. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snagged in the middle. It's Bowman.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Williams from the gun on third down. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it. Makes a move. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Great place to start for this offense. Running inside. It's Ellison.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so.
Unleashes one deep. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
Pulls it in. It's Lacy. Turns it on in midfield. Snags it, and he's open. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. First and 10 from the 25. Jukes his way for more. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the red zone, it's off. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and 4. Here's Williams to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Touchdown, Blue Raiders! Into the end zone for 6. That should move them closer to this elusive second win of the year as they build this fourth-quarter lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
trying to start the drive with a pass. He fires one deep over the middle. Makes the grab on the big throw. Running free. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
He's going to be stopped short as they come up empty on the two-point try. They were hoping to get this game to within a field goal, but the lead stays at 5. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Throwing, Williams. Unleashes one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Ellison. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And the Blue Hens will hustle to the line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Roberts. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back, knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. After run, now throw. Intercepted deep in his own end. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. And the Blue Hens line it up with a 1st and goal. The run inside. It's Silver. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Gonna run it. It's Ellison. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Delaware! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You've dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Williams. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Williams will pass. He'll get rid of it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Third down from the gun, Williams. Unloads to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
At the 35, he's open. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Williams. He wants a big play here late. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to part each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.